Hey, thanks for checking out Fast Eddie's Chop Shop. Here you have every right to be wrong, and I'm going to break it down for you. Do you know what's going to happen to the perverts and the sickos of the Jeffrey Epstein files? Nothing. It's hard to believe, but I am convinced it's nothing. When I watched Pam Bondi yesterday state to the world that what are we paying attention to? We need to pay attention to the stock market hit over 50,000. The Dow is doing so great. Disgusting. I don't give a damn about the stock market. I don't care what gold is, although it does weigh in on the value of the dollar. That's a whole other conversation. But what I saw yesterday was disgusting. The Trump administration is now officially starting to disgust me. Listen, I was head over heels on Trump big time. I still think, as disgusting as it is, he's the best option. I don't want to lose the midterms. But if they don't do something soon, we're going to. And I almost don't even care about that. If we don't do anything, does it matter who's in charge? I get it. Trump's been sucker punched. Turns out he's the guy that turned Epstein in Florida. I get it, but if you don't do something, if I'm a 6'6" bouncer and I walk by someone hurting a child and I do nothing about it, I'm just as guilty. If you can do something and you don't, and you let things go, and you let things happen. Now, I'm sure there's some justification for it in their minds. World leaders, maybe there's people involved that it could collapse systems. But so what? Any system built on the backs of children needs to topple. The money doesn't matter. The systems don't matter. If the system is evil, it has to come down. I was more disgusted yesterday watching Pam Bondi tell me and tell America and tell the world with a shapeshifter smile on her face that we should be all excited because the stock market hit over 50,000. It's disgusting. Trump needs to do something about it. And it isn't her. She doesn't do anything. In fact, she's sinister. That smile of hers. Go watch the hearing and watch some of her smiles. Look at the context of what they were talking about and how we should be excited about the stock market. Sinister is the only word that comes to mind. Wasn't she from Florida or something? Somebody wants to check into that. Wasn't Epstein based out of Florida? Was she around back in the system that Trump snitched out Epstein when he went to jail? Was she in that office or around that office at that time? There are names that are blacked out that shouldn't be blacked out. It's unholy what's going on. Everybody needs to write their senators, call their senators, make phone calls, write letters, send emails that people need prosecuted. If nobody gets prosecuted, they need to let Ghislaine or Maxwell out now. Undo her sentencing. She's innocent. Right? Because she got convicted of selling a product. As disgusting as that is. So if she was selling a product and she got convicted, there must be buyers. The only way you can get convicted is if you're selling an illegal product, is if there are buyers to that product. And you can't be convicted if there were no buyers. And in order to be convicted, you have to know who the buyers are. So why is it that she's sitting where she's sitting and there's been no arrest to the purchasers of children? You know, one other finer, this goes so deep. And if you're wondering yourself, well, now that with the jerky comment, they're eating children, no way. No way. Go back and watch the Kardashian episodes. Look it up. When they were talking about eating I believe it was the placenta of their children and how it was somehow good for you. I think it was the placenta. I remember seeing that with my wife years ago, and I was like, oh my God, that's disgusting. Yeah, there are disgusting, horrible things going on and went on and still going on today. Pizzagate and all the elite. Turns out Alex Jones was right. And the system did everything they could to convince you and me that guy was crazy. I mean, I thought he was nuts. And I'm like, wait a second, he's right about this, and he's right about this, and he's right about this. And then the harder they go, like Trump, the harder they go, the more you're like, why do they want this guy gone so bad? So Trump, you've withstood all the sucker punches that they've thrown at you. There's a few more left, buddy. You got to do it. You got to stop this world elite cabal of insanity. Because if you don't, Pam Bondi's not doing anything. In fact, again, was she part of the office back then? Did she know him? I don't know. There's no other explanation for that sinister, leering smile that I should give a damn about the stock market more than the little children. I don't know. Let me know what you think.